Hey boys and girls, welcome to another super exciting, outrageous toy review. Today, we're taking a look at the Legacy Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Red Ranger. We've got Jason in the package here in his red and white Power Ranger uniform. Could be Rocky though, he wore that same uniform in the later season. You can see kind of hiding out in the back there's a piece to the Megazord and at least one weapon for the Red Ranger. The back of the box shows how the parts to the Megazord are going to go together and which Ranger they come with. This wave, we're only getting the chest of the Megazord with Jason. The bottom of the package shows off the other Rangers in the wave. You can see that Tommy the Green Ranger's here, and we have 3 Rangers from another series. Interesting mix. It's out of the package time! Here's the Red Ranger and the Megazord torso out of the package. You can see that the Red Ranger has got a pretty bulky build here. He's not super muscular like He-Man, but he's not as skinny as the actors in the TV show. They generally make Power Ranger figures pretty buff though because kids like superheroes, and I'm okay with that. He's got some really nice paint apps, good articulation, and great details. But we're going to get in and look at that a little bit closer, but we're going to start by taking a quick peek at the Megazord. Here we have the Megazord's head, torso, and waist piece. You can see the pterodactyl Zord there stuck on the front. The head is on a ball and socket joint that allows it to look up and down and side to side. You can see the ball and socket joints for the shoulders there, as well as the ball and socket joints for the hips when we get those parts later. It's nicely detailed. I love the T-Rex tail on the back there, as well as those smokestack pieces. The Red Ranger is a really nice figure. He's got awesome details, great articulation. I just kind of wish he came with some extra accessories. He only has one set of hands, which are usable, but for a karate type kung fu character like a Power Ranger, it's kind of nice to have the different style hands for them. And I also really think Jason needs his power sword. It's his signature weapon, and I really kind of miss it. The Red Ranger comes with a working holster and his blade blaster in its closed up holster mode. Perfect for putting in that holster and leaving at his side. Unfortunately, it can't transform, or he doesn't come with alternate versions where it has the blade out or in gun mode. I think Bandai knew back in the 90s that kids wanted the laser blaster version, the blaster version of the blade blaster, and so the Rangers actually came with it in the gun form that fit in the holster. Not screen accurate, but kind of more fun to play with. This guy is more screen accurate this way, but less fun. The Red Ranger's helmet is nicely detailed with the silver mouthpiece there, the visor surrounded by the T-Rex teeth, as well as the eyes and little ridges across the top for details. His Morpher is nicely detailed and even has the Tyrannosaurus Rex power coin sculpted in there. I like that attention to detail. With a toy like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they get to reuse a lot of the body parts for several characters, so I like when they go in and give you that distinct Ranger detail like the power coin. So the Red Ranger has a head that can look up and down and side to side. A really great range of motion on the head. Shoulders can lift up a little bit and they twist around. He's got really nice double jointed elbows there. He's got swivel and ball joints at the wrists. So this gives you a really nice range of motion there for his upper body. He also has an ab crunch, which is great. Lets him look back, lets him look forward. He has a swivel at the waist there at his belt. His hips are hinged. They can move forward and backwards, and they can also twist. His little holster thing is on a little pin swivel there, so it gets out of the way for any kind of high kicks you might want him to do, and it is also easily removable if you don't want to display him with it there. His knees are double jointed for a really great range of motion there. He's got ankle rockers to give you good motion there. And they can also tilt and twist as well. So you can really get some dynamic poses out of the Red Ranger. Here's the Legacy Collection Red Ranger armed with the Imagine X Red Ranger Power Sword. It's a little bit short, but it doesn't look too bad. I think my one sculpting complaint about these figures is the shoulder. I'm not sure why it has this little ridge on it there. Was that going to be an extra point of articulation? Or does that bump somehow serve as a detail on another version of the Rangers that they didn't want to have to tool up separately? I just don't really like that look. There's already enough lines in the figure where the articulation breaks up the sculpt. To have a line sculpted in there just seems a little weird to me. Overall, I really like the Legacy Collection Red Ranger. At his price point, to have as much articulation, nice paint work, and come with a big Zord piece, I think we're getting a good value for our money. Would I like the Power Sword? Yes. Would I love to get the Blade Blaster in Blaster mode or Blade mode? Sure. Maybe they could sneak a few of those in with other characters, but I don't see them sneaking in a Power Sword with anybody else. So that kind of worries me. The Rangers always feel a little naked to me without those extra weapons. I know they didn't use them all the time in fights, but I really think that they're iconic. So, hopefully down the road we'll see weapons in the right scale for these guys. I can't wait for Kimberly, Zach, Trini, and Billy to come out so we can finish building that Megazord. Thanks for watching this super exciting, outrageous toy review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and in the comments below let me know if you're collecting the Legacy Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.